How's it going, everyone? Welcome in. So obviously if you clicked on the title of this video, you're looking to sort out your coil pack. So what I'll do is I'll spin you around, show you where to pop the bonnet. We'll go under the bonnet, have a look at a few bits and pieces, and we'll take it off. I'll show you what tools you need, etc, to take it all apart and put it back together. It's a fairly straightforward job, not too bad at all. So you should be able to do it yourself and not need to take it into a garage and save yourself a fair bit of money. So fingers crossed, I'll show you what to do and you'll have a go yourself. So the reason you'd be replacing this would be if you got like a misfire or something on your car. So say your rev counter sort of sitting just under the 1 mark, and that's just going, it's just going up and down and stuff like that. It's not actually sitting nicely, or your engine's juddering, sort of rattly, not running nice and smooth how it should do and how it normally does. There is a bit of an exception on the 1 litre Corsas. The little 3-cylinder, they do sort of judder anyway. But this is for an actual misfire on a 1.2, 1.4, etc. And basically this is normally what it is. If it's not the coil pack that you're now about to do, it's normally the plugs. Probably best to do both, to be fair. A lot of them sort of come in and haven't been done for years. If you know me and you know my channel, the reason I can give this sort of advice is because I've been doing these little cars for 25, 30 years-ish, something like that. Pretty much since they were a few years old. So I know them inside out, really. And there are no jobs on them I've never done, really. It's pretty much everything. So let's spin round, pop the bonnet open, I'll show you what's what, and we'll get some tools out. So when looking for the bonnet catch, all you've got to do is just down there, just here, pull this lever here, and as you hear, that pops the bonnet. Come round to the other side. So you come round to the front of the bonnet, give it a little pull so it comes off onto its catch. And then just under here, look for the V, and then just there, got a little release mechanism, which is basically that there. And that's what lifts your bonnet up. Once you're under your bonnet, I'll bring you over, show you what's what, show you what you need to do. So obviously this is your engine bay. If you're not familiar with what's under here, I'll just show you a few little bits. This is your air filter, your airflow meter, your injection system, obviously your water bottle, fuse box, gearbox and stuff is down there. This is your oil filter system, your head, etc, etc. Now this cover here, it's the first thing you need to take off. Normally it just slides hard to do. I need 2 hands. I'll just show you. Let me just put you on the stand. So as you can see, first thing you're going to need is a flat blade screwdriver. You just come into this end here, give it a little wiggle, and as you see, it slides forward. You basically just lift it off. Now you don't need that for the rest of the job, so just put that aside. And then underneath here, this is your actual coil pack sitting here. You've got the connections to the electrics on top of here. There's a little button there that should click. If it doesn't click, what we normally do is get the old screwdriver on it and give it a couple of taps. Can be very tight if they haven't been out for a long time. So I'm pushing the button. There you go. You're basically pushing that button in there, releasing this clip in here. Put that aside. The next tool you're going to need is going to be one of these, and this is a Torx kit. As you can see, they come in all different sizes. I'm pretty sure it's this one, which is a T30, but yep, spot on. Can you tell I've done a few of these before? Basically, little small socket, little extension bar, whack it in the end. Be nice and gentle with it. Basically just pulling that out, put that to the side, don't lose it. Then you've got another one this side. Same again, take your bolt out, put it to the side, put your system down. Now this is your next bit. You get hold of the end of the coil pack, put your fingers under there, that's what I normally do. Give it a little wiggle up and down until that starts to come free. Screwdriver in the other end. Gently pull it up. Don't go crazy trying and crack on this case or anything, just gently pull it up. Wiggle both sides. And out comes your coil pack. This is your coil pack. These are your rubbers. Just inspect in the end, see if there's anything that's come loose. Little springs in the end there, see what condition they're in. Can spray them with a bit of WD or something like that if you want to. Look at these bits, see if they're corroded. This one's slightly corroded, but you're going to change it anyway, so you just get your other one. So this is our replacement part. Just line it up on top of the spark plugs where the bolt holes are. Press it down both hands. Make sure it's all located nicely and all seated in there nicely. Obviously, if you want to change your plugs at the same time, your plugs are underneath there. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cylinders. Get your socket again. Put your bolts in. Obviously, reverse your socket. Do them back up. Yeah. Not over tight, but just tight enough not to be able to wiggle around. Get your wiring. It can only go on one way. That will sit that way up. Basically that clip again. As it goes in, if you listen, hear that click, you hear it click into place. You then put your cover back over the top. 2 fingers on the end. That clicks into place as well. Get yourself a cloth. Just wipe everything down where you've been. And then it's time to start your car. So get all your tools and stuff. Make sure they're completely out of the way. I'm just going to put mine down on the floor for now. Checking everything else over, but that's pretty much it to how you change your coil pack over. It's a fairly straightforward job. Just be gentle with the tools. Try not to break anything as you're doing it, especially the connections on the end of the wire and that sort of thing. And just be gentle when you're pulling it out of this end, that you don't crack any of this casing on the rocker cover and stuff like that. Otherwise, not a too bad job to do. And you should be able to do it yourself. You should be able to save yourself a fair bit of money. You're going to get charged an hour's labour, even if it takes 15-20 minutes. Obviously, as you can see with this job, it took even less, so you might as well have a go yourself. That's, you know, a pretty simple job. Most DIY people should be able to do that, and shouldn't be a problem. While you're under there, you might as well pull your dipstick out and check your oil, check your water, that sort of thing, and away you go. You should be up and running again. Your engine should be idling nicely, nice and smooth, not juddering. And when you go off down the road, everything should be good. So, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. I hope I've helped you out, and hopefully I've got your car back on the road for you and got it running nicely. And whether you're going to sell it or whether it's your main car you run around in, hopefully it's fixed and ready to go for the next person or ready for yourself to use for work, second car, etc, etc. Either way, I'm just out here trying to help a few people fix their vehicles and get themselves back on the road. So, thanks for watching and bye for now.